Hello everyone, this tutorial based on superstructural works. Out of the superstructural work, we're going to start with block work. So now this tutorial normally based on block work in superstructure. So we have already concluded um substructural works. This is substructural works. We have concluded it. So you're going to proceed on superstructure works. So let's keep moving. Firstly, you have to create new folder. We name it as superstructure. Superstructure. Let me minimize this superstructure. Under it, we create another folder, which is checklist. Checklist. Here, move this under superstructure. Move the checklist under superstructure. Okay, good. Under superstructure, we now create new item. I want to do this under this checklist. We are going to, that is where we are going to create our new template, which is block work. And you are making use of linear tools. So let us name it as block work. Yeah. Click on advanced. You have a lot of things to do on this template. You'll be taking it step by step. So now, and you'll be taking two things at a time. You create new property and activate the formula. And after activating the formula, now come down to form layouts to create new tab. So that you're able to group it. So first of all, let me minimize this. Okay, before I minimize this, let me first unmark all this. Yeah, let me minimize this. You have to focus on takeoff data. So one of the property you're going to make use of is the wall height, width, depth of the block itself. So now calculated wall height. So now after this, we are going to add new templates. New property, which the new property is for the openings, which are going to deduct, which enable us to deduct it from the whole area of the block wall. I don't know, maybe you understand what I mean. What I mean is that the new property that I want to create now is the opening. What I mean by opening is that opening like windows, doors. We also have other opening and another thing aside from windows and door. But now I want to introduce or add new properties, which is the window and doors as openings. So now I want to add door opening now. So I'm going to create 3 numbers of door and 3 numbers of windows. So now let me name this one as door 1, door 1, door 1 width. Let me type it. Sorry. Door 1 width. Okay. Door 1 width. door 1 length door 2 door 2 door 2 width door 2 length door 3 door 3 door 3 width. Okay, door 3 width. Add another property is door 3 length. Then after that one, now add area of doors. Area of doors. Good. We are done with doors. So now let us move down to determine the area of doors now. That will be door 1, door 2, door 3. You add it together. Door 1 plus door 2 plus door 3 plus door 3. So now there's something I haven't added to this one. Under door 1, both from door 1 to door 3, there's something I haven't added to it, which is door 1 quantity or door 1 number. Move it up. So it should be under door 1. Yeah. So door 2 numbers, move it up. So door 3 numbers, move it up, be on that door. Okay, good. For us to determine the area of door 1, so that will be door 1, I'm coming, door 1 length multiply by door 1 width multiply by the quantity. So the units square meter. So come down to door 2 to determine the area of door 2 now. That will be door 2 length multiply by door 2 width multiply by the door 2 quantity. The unit is also square meter. So let us come down to door 2. Yeah, door 3. Okay, the area that is door 3 length multiply by door 3 width multiply by door 3 numbers. So square meter. Good, square meter. So now we are done with this one. Area of doors is area of doors. To determine the area of all the doors, we just add all this area of door 1, door 2, door 3 together to give you total area of doors. So good. Let's go. Okay, before we move down to form layout, there's some property that you have to show it on form layout. So like door 1 width, door 1 length, the one numbers, then the two with numbers, the three. Yeah, good. So I want us to be doing step by step. I don't want it to be complicated, so just do it step by step. So now let's come down to form layout. So now you have to create new tab, and the new tab will be um door openings. Have to be door openings. So let us come down to this area. Come here at the front, at the at the front of door width. Let us input doors opening. Doors opening. You can copy it, paste it here, paste it here, paste it, paste it. Now come down to doors. So we are going to arrange this so that they'll be able to be in order. So now this door one length will be at the front of it, of door one with seems applicable to the numbers. So now this is how I'm going to do it. Just same row. Okay, good. Same row, good. Okay. This length will be at the same row with the width. Okay. Numbers seems applicable to dot 3. Okay, good. So dot 3, this is dot 1, dot 2, dot 3. Just come back and just click on OK. So now we're done with the door openings. So we are left with windows opening. So just continue like this. Window 1, window 1, window 1 with window 1, window 1 length. In order to make our work fast, just write window 1L, that's window 1 length, you understand me? So window 1 length, then next one, window 1 numbers. Okay, good. Window 2, window 2, window 2 width, window 2 length, window 2 numbers. So window 2 width. You're done with window 2, yeah, okay. Window 3 width, window 2, window 3, window 3. You're done with window coming. Window 2 width length. Okay, I've already mixed something up here. So this one should be ordinary window 3. So window 3 width, window 3 length, property, window 3 length, window 3 numbers. Then after that, it remains area of windows. Area of windows. Same procedure. To determine area of windows, that will be window 1 plus window 2 plus window 3. Good. Then square meter 2. So let us activate this formula for window 1. So window 1 now, that will be width multiply by the length. You can also make it length times width or width times length, anyone you like. So multiply by the numbers, window 1 numbers, come down to window 2, width multiply by the length, multiply by the numbers. Just come down to window 3. Window 3 width multiply by the length, multiply by the numbers. So now let us come down to, okay, before we come down to form layout, let us mark what you want it to show on form layout. So we need this window width, window length, window number, then again window 2, width and length and number. You don't need this. You need this, you need this, you need this. Let us check it. So now, this one will be Windows opening. That will be Windows opening. So you can copy it, paste. Okay, so now you have Windows. Okay, so window 1 width. So now the length will be at the same row with the width, like we did. Same row. Yeah, come here. And yeah. Okay, good. Just click on OK. So we are done with the openings for doors and window, including the area. So now what we are left with is area of doors and windows. Just add another property, that is area of doors and windows. Sorry, area of doors and windows. Okay, to determine the area of doors and windows, that will be area of doors, area of doors plus area of window, so in square meter. Good. So we are done with that one. The next one is next property we need now is order opening. To create order opening, you can have different numbers of order opening. This order opening can be found maybe at the entrance porch, lobby, near the building, and any area that we have lintel that there is no door or window, but it gives us an access to any apartment within the building. That is where we find, or maybe at terrace. So there are an opening at terrace. So That's where we have order opening. So now, order opening, I will create two number of order opening. Understand? So now, let me start with order opening. I will use, don't want to type it, order opening. I will use O, order opening 1. Or should I use, let me use ordinary O. Let me use ordinary O1, order opening 1. Understand? Let me use order opening 1. Good. Click on OK. Then you have to determine the width and the length. You have to determine the width and the length. So order opening 1 width, order opening 1 width, then order opening 1 length, order opening 1 numbers. You can have similar order opening. Maybe you have 2 type of widths or 3 or more than 1, anything that's more than 1. So you are done in the 1. Just add order opening 2. Order opening 2. This is not 0, it's O for orange. So order opening 2, add the order opening 2 width, order opening 2 length, then order opening 2 numbers. What next is the area of order opening, area of order opening. Okay, area of order opening, area of order opening. So that will be O1. To determine the uh area of this O1, that will be not O1, sorry, order opening 1. To determine the area, that will be order opening 1 width multiply by order opening 1 length multiply by the quantity. Get it? So the unit is square meter, is in square meter. So let's come down to order opening 2. To determine the order opening 2, same procedure, width multiply by length multiply by numbers. It's also in square meter. It's also in square meter. Good. So now, to determine the area of order opening now, that will be order opening 1 plus order opening 2. You can use OO or type it full as order opening 1, order opening 2 if you like. You understand? Just try to use this O1 to make it fast for us. So now it will be in area of order opening, the unit will be in square meter also. So now back to form layout. Before we go to form layout, let us mark it so that we're able to show on form layout. We are marking the width, the length, and the quantity. The width, the length, and the quantity. Let's come down to form layout now. You have it to just name this one as order opening. Order opening. Just copy it, paste it on the same order opening length, then paste it again here. Order opening 2, paste it, paste it, paste it. The reason why we are pasting it at the front of order opening is that they were able to be on the same tab because I tried to create another tab. So that is why you are copying and pasting it there. For example, if I copy this other opening and paste it here at the front of window one, that means this window one width will just come. Let me just try it now. Let me just show us. Let me just try this one. Before I try it, let me come down to other opening. This is what we have in other opening. So now let me just copy this one. So I have to explain. In order to get what I'm trying to explain, copy it and paste it here. Can you see now? It's moved down to other opening, which is wrong. So let me just copy this one back and paste it here back. So can you see now? It's no more under other opening. So I think you're able to understand what I'm trying to explain. So now let us move it to the same, like this other opening one. Let us make sure that they are on the same row. Other opening one at the same row. Same type, okay, with other opening two. Yeah, good. So okay, good. So we are done with other opening now, right? So now let us move down to lintel. In order to determine the area of block that we need, we have to deduct the openings, other openings, lintel area, and column. So now what next is lintel. And to determine the area of the lintel, we need projection. We need the lintel projection at both sides with the addition of width of the opening, like door and window. You understand me? So let's keep moving. So now let's proceed with lintel projection. Lintel projection. Just short it like that. Lintel projection. Yeah. I want to determine the projection by ourselves in meter. So let us use 0.45 as the projection of the lintel. So after that one, sides of projection. Sides of projection. You have two sides. You have two sides in number. Okay, let us mark it. It's very important. Side of projection. Yeah. So after that one, total length of projection. The total length of projection is addition of two sides that we have. This is the projection. Okay, let me first add it. Let me first add the property. That is total length of projection. Okay, total length of projection. That will be lintel projection multiply by size of projection. You have to. It's also in meter. Okay. So after that, when you're done with lintel total length of the projection, so what we are left is the lintel, door lintel, window lintel. How are we going to do concerning that one? So we're going to add another properties, which is door lintel. That will be door. Let us use DR for this one. Okay. Door one lintel space. I'm coming. Okay. Door one lintel. So for us to determine this door one lintel, let me first okay. Done one lintel. So this done one lintel, we're going to create another template, another property. We add another we add another property, not that we create, we add another property which is door one width. Mind you, we have door one width here. We have done one width here, right? So what I'm going to do now is that you just copy this one, drag it, and paste it at the front of this one. Let me re-explain. What we are going to we are trying to determine here is the area of doors and areas of linted door and window area of window linted. Yeah, area of windows linted. Good. So now we are starting with um door one linted, and to determine this door one linted now, for us to activate the formula, that will be door one width, door one width. You have to drag it. This door one, you drag it. Okay, that will be door one width plus total length of projection. After that, close the bracket and multiply it with the depth. What I mean, before you multiply with the depth, okay, multiply with the depth. I'm coming. What I mean by the depth is the height of the block. Height of the block, you've already marked it here. Good. So the depth we are using, okay, double click on it. The depth, okay, I mean, since, okay, good. For example, before you check this one, let me first edit this width of the block. Can make this of 225, 225, 150. Okay, now come down 225, then 150. Let me differentiate these two. This depth is meant for the height of the block, and this depth you are going to make use of it under lintel area. When you reach the place, you will understand. But this width is just meant for taking off. For example, when you want to start the taking off now, when you want to start measuring the block wall on the floor plan. So this width is just meant for the size of the block by the time we place our tools on the floor plan. For example, if I use 150, if I use 150 mm, the width of the line, the linear tools that we are using will reduce to 150. I did being I select 225, it will increase to 225. Hope you understand. So now let's go back to where we stop. We stop at, okay, yeah, this is where we stop. Door one lintel. To determine the area of door one lintel, that will be door one width, the width of the door one, plus projection, total length of projection at both sides. Then multiply it with the width, I mean the depth of the block, the depth of the block. So instead of us pruning up, I think that one can waste our time. Just click on this and click on this. Just check depth here. Depth, okay, good. Click OK. Then after that one, we will now close the bracket again. Then you now multiply it with what? With numbers of door 1. Numbers that will be door 1 number. Good. Okay. I'm coming. Error. There is an error here. I'm coming. This one plus this one multiply with the depth. Door 1 number. I'm coming. The width plus the depth and total length. Yes. Multiplied by depth. I'm coming. Let me select 225 here. Okay. Okay. Since I've already fixed a unit, like fix certain width for the block or depth for the block, so it give us accurate results. So now again, once again, to determine the door 1 lintel, the area of the door 1 lintel, that will be door 1 with that is surface of the door 1. You understand me? Surface of it plus total length of the projection at both sides. Then multiply it with the depth of the block. I mean single block, where the height of the block where the lintel will cover from the surface of the lintel to the top of the first block. That is 225. That we mean by the depth. That is 225, which we use. So now after we're going to close the bracket like I did, then multiply with numbers of door 1 that we have. Same thing we did here, we repeat it on door 2 lintel. So add another property, which is door 2 lintel. Door 2 lintel. What I'm going to do now is that I'm coming. Okay, I think we can just copy and what? Okay, door 2 lintel. Let's click on this. Click on this. That will be door 2 width. Door 2 width, yes. Okay, plus total length of projection, yes. Close it bracket, then multiply it with depth of the block. I mean the height of one block that is lintel will cover. Okay, close the bracket again, multiply it with numbers of door 2. Okay, same thing applicable to door 3. Door 3 lintel. Door 3 lintel. That will be door 3 width. Door 3 width plus total length of projection, close the bracket, multiply it with the depth of the block, then after that one close the bracket again, multiply it with the numbers of dot 3. Numbers of dot 3. Yeah, okay. So now we are done with this one. So what I'm going to do next is to add another property, which is area of door lintel. Area of doors lintel. To determine area of doors lintel, that will be door 1 lintel plus door 2 lintel plus door 3 lintel give us, unit will be in square meter. So what we did for the door lintel seems applicable to window lintel. Sorry. So now next thing is window. Let me use WDW. So window 1 lintel. Just copy to make my work fast. Window 2 lintel. Window 3 lintel. Then area of windows lintel. Areas of window lintel. That will be window 1 lintel plus window 2 lintel plus window 3 lintel. So that will be in square meter. So now let's come back to activate the formula for window 1 lintel. Just check this one. Check it out. That will be window 1 width plus total length of projection plus depth plus window 1 number. Get it? So now, so this one will be window 1 width here plus total length of projection. Close the bracket and close the bracket, then multiply it with the depth, that is the thickness of the block, the height of the block, the depth. Okay, good. Close the bracket again, then multiply with the numbers of window 1, right? Yes, window 1. Okay, yeah. So same procedure. So continue. Sometimes to create templates is difficult, and it's also not difficult. Once you start making use of it now, you'll be enjoying it. So now window 2, that will be window 2. Where is it that far? Where am I? Come on. Okay, Windows 2 width. Yeah. I got it now. Windows 2 width, yes. I'm the one that short it to W. Yeah, okay. Windows 2 width plus total length, of projection, close the brackets, then multiply it with the depth of the block for a single block. Yeah, close the bracket again, then multiply it with numbers of window 2. Numbers of window 2. Number of window 2. Yeah. So now click on OK. Lastly, window 2 with yeah, no, window 3. Window 3 with plus total projection, total length of projection, close brackets, multiply with the depth, close the bracket again, then multiply with the numbers of window 3. Numbers of window 3. Good. So we are done with this. We are done with the native, right? This is the area of windows, interior of doors, interior. So total length. We now add another property. Another property we are going to add now, that will be total length of not total length, total area of lintel, or area of doors and window lintel. Okay, area of doors and windows lintel. Yeah, area of doors and window lintel. Good. That will be area of doors plus area of window lintel. It will be in square meter. Good. So we are done with the area of doors and windows lintel. So now it remains you done other opening. Here is the other opening. Okay. It remains column. You have to take columns into consideration. You have to deduct the area. The area of the column that cover. Sorry. So we need column length, column width, column depth and column number. So now let's keep moving and add another property. That will be column length. Let me just type it. Column length, column depth, column number. So now to determine the area of the column, let me first add this property. Area of column. Let me type it. Area of column. So area of columns, that will be column length multiply by the depth multiply by the number of column, being square meter. Good. There's something that I haven't marked here, which will link to the form layout, which is door and common. You have door lintel 1, door lintel 2. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, okay. Array. Okay, okay, okay. Don't need this one. Okay, good. So now you have to check this one. You have to mark it out. The length of the column, the depth, and the numbers. So they are all in words meter, excluding the number. Number, number, yeah, good. So area of column, turn it square meter. So now what we are left with is deduction area. What I mean by deduction area is the area of the opening, is the addition of area of openings, other openings, area of doors and window openings, area of other opening, and area of lintel, including area of columns. So now let us add another property, which is the deduction area. Deduction area covered. Deduction area covered. Can use ordinary deduction area. Good. So deduction area. So now let's come is area of window, area of doors and window. Okay. Instead of stressing ourselves, just click on this. So now we need the area of doors and window, right? Area of doors and window plus area of other opening, area of doors and window, area of other opening, yeah, plus area of main wait, area of other opening, inter projection, no, area of you need area of lintel, area of doors and window lintel, yeah, plus area of column, area of column, okay, good. They are in square meter. Square meter. That is the area, that is deduction area. That's the area that we are going to deduct from anything we get from what we take off or what we measured on the block plan. So let's come down to takeoff itself, takeoff itself, takeoff itself, takeoff itself. Yeah, takeoff. Yeah, takeoff to activate it. Yes. So now to activate this formula of takeoff, not give us the accurate uh, uh, results. Yeah, that will be linear total multiply by the height, that is wall height of the building. You now close it with brackets, then deduct it from deduct. You're going to deduct area. Just click on this. You're going to deduct deduction area from it. Deduct area from it. So the unit is square meter. Square meter. So let us come down to estimating tab here. Don't forget to change this unit to square meter. To square meter. Good. Just come down to form layout. Form layout. What do you have your name? Lintel projection. Okay. Okay. Maintain projection. We need it in this one. So let us move wall height with depth. Let us move it up and bring this one down. So wall height. Where is the wall height? Wall height. Okay. Move it up. So after wall height, width and depth, you have to move it up. Okay. Remain depth. Where is it? Okay. So you are left with mid projection. Okay. Alright. Alright. Other opening. Windows doors opening. Okay. General. Okay. So we are good to go. Just minimize this one or hide it. Okay. Just click on. Okay. So we are done with. Just move this block work inside the checklist. Just click on move right once again. Can you see? Okay. Come down to home. So now we want to take off or measure for concrete, for block wall, for superstructure block wall, not foundation, superstructure block wall. And the height, let us check the height of the block wall of the building. It is 3 meter. This 3 meter. This is west concrete from A to A. So 3 meter. From this point to this point, 3 meter. It's 3 meter. Good. Let me check the elevation. So 3 meter. So let us come back to the floor plan. The wall height is 3 meter. The width of the block we want to take off is 225. The depth of the lintel, the depth of the lintel is 225. Then projection 450. Two side. Column out of column length 225. Use 225. 225. Then column depth. They are using 3 meter as the height of the building. Yeah. How many number? Let me use 5, but can change it later. All this opening will determine it when you are done with the taking off. When we take off the quantity first, so we adjust all this when we input the numbers of doors and window with the width. So just keep moving. Check record mode as point to point. Can you see now? It's already inserted 225 as the width of the block. So just keep moving. Just keep moving. Click on auto so that you're able to follow up it the way you want. So now I think we are done with 2 to 5 block. So now double click on it, show the legend. How do you have? You have 362.8 square meter, and we haven't deducted the block, the opening, the lintel and others. So now let us check. Okay, how many numbers? What is the size of door one? Just come down to door one. You have one number. So door one, and the dimension of door one is the width is 1.2 by 2.1. How many number? One number. Out of door two, can you see that it's reduced? So let me check again. Door two, you have two number. Now that door two and door three, dot is a mistake. This one will be dot 3, dot 4. So dot 2 and dot 3, the same size but different numbers. So that is 2 number, 5 number. Good. 2 number, 5 number. 2 numbers, 5 numbers. That is 0.9 by 2.1. 0.9 by 2.1. Good. Okay. It's reduced, right? Can you check it now that the quantity, the area of the block has been reducing? So let's come down to schedule again. So we have the 4, but on the template that I did, I didn't extend it to door 4 based on time. So let us come down to window 1 to 3. Window 1 is 900 by 15, 1000 to 1000 to 1211. Okay, 1211. 900 1211. 900 900 by 12. 1211, right? See that is 12 now. 12, yes. 1. But this one is 600. I think it's 600. I will check it again. 600 by, maybe 600 by 1, 2. 600 by 1, 2. I will check by 1. Can you see that it reduced to 319.8? Let me check it again. Yes, I got 600 by 1000 to 2 hours. Good. What next? Other opening. So other opening, let us use this one. This one is not dimension, but this area is dimension, right? Let us use the width as 1.2 as dimension. Width, the length, let us use 2.1. then one number. Another place that can also use. Mm, okay, let me use this one. We have from this point to this point, this is 3.315. 3.315, that will be the length. The height will be 2.1. So 3.315 by 2.1 will be the height of the opening. Just use 1. Had it been this other opening is up to 5, I'll take this one into consideration. Now, good. General. Concerning the columns, let me check it out. Let us use if you could remember when I deduct this place as other opening, I took it from this point to this point. If I want to take the other side as other opening, I take it again from this point to this point. That is 1.5 by 2.1 as the height. So this area that remains, it will represent the column. You understand me? That will be 225. That will be 225. What's the size of it? Okay, this one is 230. Okay, let me use 230 as the length. 230. So the depth won't be 3 meter. Okay, it should be 3 meter because the column is start from the oversized concrete and we extend beyond beyond this area, beyond this beam, to terminate at the at the level of the building. I mean the 3 meter. So that is why I use 3 meter. So assume that one column is here, we deducted it, and another one is here. Just pick any area that where you think that there should be a column, or if the architect specify area that is going to be a column. For example, there is a column here, there is a column here, that is 2. Just say 1, 2, 3. You have three columns, right? You have 3 columns. Good. So concerning let us click on advanced. The lintel, don't need to stress yourself. I've already linked it up, so don't have any issue with the lintel. Just check the lintel. Let us check the lintel area. Lintel. Can you see now? Door 1 lintel, this is what we got. The area 0.45. It does if you already input the width of the door 1, total length of the projection, which is 0.90, and multiply with the depth, that is 225. Then multiply with numbers of door 1. So this is what we got as 0.47. Click confirm. So with all what I've explained to you guys, I think you'll be able to create your own template and use it to take off quantity of block work in superstructure by deducting the openings, the lintel, area that cover, and columns. If possible, there is column, input the columns and other opening that is in the building. Thanks for watching.